All right, soldiers, buckle up. We're talking about the QQ9, and this SMG is coming in hot. The QQ9 in COD Mobile feels like that perfect balance between control and aggression. It's not wild, it's not shaky, it's smooth, disciplined, and straight up reliable. Every time you pull the trigger, the gun just feels locked in. When you're sliding around corners or taking tight, close-range battles, the QQ9 continues to dominate aggressive playstyles thanks to its insanely fast time to kill and crisp mobility. When you're pushing objectives or sliding into gunfights, this gun just deletes enemies before they even react. The fire rate is crazy fast, which means if your aim is on point, you're melting players in a split second. On top of that, the ADS speed and strafe movement make the QQ9 feel super fluid, letting you challenge corners, break cameras, and win those tight, close-quarter battles. What really keeps it strong this season is how consistent the recoil feels, especially with the right build. You can still stretch it into short to mid-range fights without losing control. For aggressive players who love rushing, flanking, and taking over hard points, the QQ9 is still one of the most reliable SMGs in the current meta. Now it's time for the best gunsmith breakdown. All right, first thing first, we're throwing on the monolithic suppressor, and this attachment is huge for the QQ9. It extends your damage range, which is a big deal for an SMG like the QQ9. Normally, SMGs dominate up close, but with the monolithic suppressor, you can start challenging those mid-range gunfights with way more confidence. Your bullets stay lethal for longer distances, which makes the gun feel a lot more versatile across the map. So now the QQ9 isn't just a close-range shredder, it becomes a silent assassin that can stretch its effectiveness across lanes while keeping your presence hidden. Next up, we're locking in the RTC Recon TAC Long Barrel, and this bad boy really levels up the weapon's consistency. The biggest thing this barrel gives you is extra damage range and improved bullet velocity, which means your shots hit harder even when the fight stretches past typical SMG distance. Normally, the QQ9 dominates up close, but with the RTC Recon TAC Long Barrel, you can start taking mid-range gunfights with way more confidence. It also helps stabilize the weapon, making the recoil feel smoother and easier to control when you're holding down the trigger. Now we're going with the MI Key Strike Stock, and this attachment is all about stability and control. When you throw on this stock, the first thing you'll notice is how much tighter the recoil feels. The QQ9 already shreds up close, but with this stock, your shots stay way more stable when you're holding down the trigger, especially during those fast-paced gunfights. For ammo, we're running the 45-round extended mag, and this attachment is a game changer. The biggest advantage here is sustainability in gunfights. The QQ9 has a super fast fire rate, which means the default magazine can disappear pretty quickly during intense fights. But with the 45-round extended mag, you've got way more bullets to work with, letting you take on multiple enemies without constantly worrying about reloading. And lastly, we're locking in the Ranger foregrip, and this beauty is all about tightening up that recoil and improving overall control. Once you slap on the Ranger foregrip, the QQ9 starts feeling way more stable during sustained fire. It helps reduce vertical kick and keeps the weapon steadier when you're tracking enemies, especially in those fast-paced gunfights where every bullet needs to land. All right, guys, that's the complete QQ9 build to turn this SMG into an aggressive, lobby-frying machine. If you haven't tried the QQ9 again recently, now is the time, because this gun is quietly becoming one of the most reliable SMGs in the lobby right now. Go ahead, lock it in, trust the beam, and start frying those gunfights. That's all for today's video. If this build works for you, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It really means the world to me and helps the channel grow. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned, stay victorious, God bless you.
Have the heart.
Flashbang!
Hardpoint lost. Capture the objective.
Targets in sight.